Hey, what's up, everybody? It's King of the Bootleggers Prohibition Trivia Night. My name's Chris Denman. We're live in St. Louis, Missouri. Very fun show planned for you today. Before we get to that, I'll tell you about all our guests and everything. Let's talk about some rules. If you're under 21, beat it. No fakes allowed. Don't try it. If you're wondering if my opinion or those of the guests or anyone else on the show reflect that of George Remus, they don't. They don't necessarily do that. So I want to get that out of the way. Today on the show, very fun. We're going to do some Prohibition trivia throughout the show. You all can answer. We're going to have an opportunity to win prizes. It's going to be a fun time. Hit share because we do an engagement prize. Make sure you invite your friends in to come hang out. We're doing this every Friday, 6 o'clock. Take your minds off all the crazy stuff happening and just have some fun. So we're going to do some trivia. Our friend Carlie Lawrence is going to join us. She's from the St. Louis Blues. She's the in-game host. You see her hyping up the crowd. Very fun, very entertaining individual. She's going to join us here shortly. But the guy who's with me every week from STL Barkeep, serving up those Remus cocktails, King of the Bootlegger himself, Matt Longaville. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Chris. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you. Are you confused? Did you think you were doing the show with a male model today?
I'm not doing the show with a male model.
Great answer. You know why? I think that maybe you were confused because I'm wearing this amazing shirt from By Jack. Look at this. Check it out. You think this is appropriate for a Prohibition trivia show?
I think so. I agree.
Support all bartenders. Shirt available now through By Jack. We'll post the link in the comments. You know what's important about this shirt, Matt?
It supports a great cause, right, Chris?
A fantastic cause. Look at us. We didn't plan this at all. USBG. Matt, your work with USBG is extensive. It's a great organization. Who are they? What do they do? And why will their proceeds from the shirt go directly to them? We got to support these guys.
Yeah, they are the United States Bartenders Guild. There's a great chapter here in St. Louis. The local president's a gentleman named Brad Phillips. He's the bar manager down at Blood and Sand. Really good guy. Good friends of George Remus and the MGP brand. So definitely need to give him a shout out. But what the USBG is doing is they are collecting money and donations from all of these great sponsors. MGP, so the brand that owns George Remus and Till Vodka and Rossville Union Rye, they just gave a big donation to the guild, and then they will disperse to needy bartenders who are out of work right now.
For sure. And these T-shirts, thanks to our friends King of the Bootleggers Prohibition Trivia for making these shirts happen. $20 shirts. I just posted the link in the comments of this feed. All proceeds go to the USBG. So you get a cool shirt. It's a good fit, and it's a very direct message. Support all bartenders. We're all going through some tough times, but you might as well look good and support somebody that's probably been there for you throughout some of the down times, some of the good times. Let's help out our bartenders and support them all. That's what I'm saying. Today on the show, I mentioned Carlie Lawrence. We've also got cocktails, Matt. Barkeep,
Yeah.
that's your business, man. I want to jump right into it. What's our first cocktail?
The first cocktail is going to be from our buddy Pat Joya. He is the bar manager at the Block, and then he also is my right hand guy here locally in St. Louis with all the events we do. So yeah, he's gonna show you how to make a fun George Remus cocktail, and then we got Andy Printy, another great local bartender from Bull Rush. He'll come in later on.
Very nice. And again, support all bartenders. The shirt available. We can support the USBG. All proceeds go directly to USBG, so you're helping people directly, and you get a great shirt out of the deal. First cocktail, Pat Joya, our friend. Let's see it.
Hey guys, here today doing some stuff with some Remus bourbon today. So we're gonna make a cocktail called the Red Line Spritzer. We're gonna go ahead and get started here with a little bit of our ingredients. I'll go ahead and kick it off with lemon. So we're gonna use the juice of half a lemon for 2 cocktails today. So we've got this guy. Squeeze him into our mixing glass. All right. So from there, we're gonna add 2 ounces of the Remus bourbon. And then 1 ounce each of our Doom Blanc vermouth. And then our cherry herring. From there, we're going to go ahead and get this thing all put together. We're going to shake it all up, okay? So I got a little bit of ice here just left to go ahead and shake with. And then we're going to go a hit, and a hit, and a shake. So from there, we're going to go ahead and get some crushed ice for this particular cocktail, which I already have crushed up for us. So that way I don't knock all my nice little bobbleheads and all these bottles off this bar here. So from here we're going to just go ahead and put our 2 cocktails down like so. Alright, and we're going to top this off with a little bit of bubbles. So just a little club soda here. And we're going to go ahead and give it a little bit of a twist on each one from some lemon here. Alright. You can always use a peeler for that. You don't have to use a knife. I'm just going to go ahead and enjoy that for a minute. Then we got lemon twist, lemon twist. Get out our bar cherries. 1 and a 2. And there you have it. We have ourselves the Red Line Spritzer. Come in. Bring it in here, big guy. Alright. Nice little Red Line Spritzer for everybody. I hope you enjoy some Remus bourbon this afternoon and evening and day and morning and whenever you decide to get up and drink it or enjoy this video. Thank you. Cheers, guys.
Tiger King, Pat Joya. Look at that. How are we? What do you think of that, Matt? That looks delicious.
It sure does. We're gonna start pushing it. You know, everybody's stuck at home, so they're starting to step up their cocktail game. I've gotten text messages and things like everyone's learning how to make simple syrups and using different liqueurs. So I might be out of a job once quarantine's done.
Well, we're making these quarantine cocktails here and in our virtual happy hour with the Remus and all these great with all these great brands. So I think we've got a leg up on them. What do you think?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Hey, as long as people are learning, that's a good thing. It's a fun thing.
You call yourself an educator?
Me? Pat's the educator.
Pat's, yes. Yeah, Professor
Totally.
Pat. We're going to get to some trivia here in just a bit. And again, we do give out some prizes. We give out prizes. Really, you just need to impress us with some good trivia knowledge. You can answer, follow along in the comments, and then if you can, press that share button. We like the engagement. We want to do that. We want to let people know about this because we are doing it every Friday to keep you guys entertained, show you some cool cocktail recipes, and to make it just really fun for everybody during these, again, quite strange times. So Carlie Lawrence here in just a minute. I'm going to remind everybody, if you're just tuning in, support all bartenders. It's not just a cool shirt that I'm wearing. It's actually for sale. Why for sale? Why not just give me the shirt? Well, because the USBG gets $20 every time. That's right. $20 is how much of the shirt? 100%. You get all the proceeds going to the USBG whenever you buy the Support All Bartenders shirt. And we really want to thank our friends at King of the Bootleggers Prohibition Trivia for making this happen. So without any further ado, we're going to bring in our third member of the show. She's the in-game host for the St. Louis Blues. She just got done doing some radio work over at The Point. Her name, Carlie Lawrence. Hello, Carlie.
Oh, hey.
She's a
I
magician,
wanted to make
everybody.
a great entrance.
You certainly did. Just like at the Blues games. How are you, Carlie?
I'm good. That drink looked delicious. I'm getting so sick of White Claws. So I'm
Well,
going to need all of those ingredients in my home.
we're going to make that
I'm going to
happen.
need to make some of those on my own.
What was he calling it? Was it a red line spritzer, Matt?
Yeah, you got it.
Very nice. Carlie, how is life with no Blues games to pump people up and to spread your energy?
It's a terrible life, I'll tell you that. It's horrible. My
How are you-
roommate is getting so sick of me having t-shirt tosses in our living room. It's not nearly as fun.
Hey, Carlie, this is like after the first intermission. Can I be the kid that you interview after the little kids game?
All right. Let me set this up. I'll be the producer, Carlie. We got it's a overgrown 12-year-old, looks like, but he does have a Blues hat on. You see him? Row three, Carlie.
Are we doing it?
Am I
Are we
in your
doing
ear?
it now?
Carlie, am I in your ear? Hello? This
Yeah.
is producing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We got the 12-year-old. He's got something going on, but he's got the Blues hat on. Why don't you go ahead and ask him
Is
his
this happening? Are we doing it?
Ask him who his favorite flavor is. Go ahead. Go.
Hi, we're here with our 12-year-old Delta Dental youth hockey player. What's your name?
My name's Matt.
We're here with Matt. How old are you, Matt?
12 and a half, actually.
Press him on that.
Matt's
Press him on
12 and
that.
a half
Press him on
years
his
old.
age.
How long have you been playing hockey for? Usually they
6
say
years?
about 12 years.
Press him on his age. Press him on his age.
You're 12 years old, so how long have you been playing hockey for?
18 years.
Oh, wow, that adds up. So I'm talking to a very experienced hockey player. Who's your favorite player? On the Blues, not just your team.
Ryan O'Reilly.
Do you think you could beat Ryan O'Reilly in a shootout?
No.
You don't? Do you think you'll play for the Blues someday?
All right, his parents are coming back.
Yeah.
All right, cut it. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Make it clean.
All right, that's been our Delta Dental youth hockey interview. Now back to the game.
Great stuff from our in-game host, Carlie Lawrence. Give her a
Thank
round
you
of
so
applause.
much. Dreams do come true during quarantine.
I'll tell you, Matt, you'll never cut it as a Delta Dental youth hockey interviewee, but that was great. That was a great practice.
Let's talk about
Right.
Carlie's. Now, Carlie did heed the producer's advice and point outs, but I am curious why you didn't press the 12-year-old while he was surrounded by so much liquor.
I can't see it.
Okay, good answer. That's all I needed to know. Carlie, before we've got some trivia. Are you down with some trivia?
Sure.
That was the best.
I'm
acting she
also
could
an
have done.
educator, so
Yes, perfect.
I'll know all of these probably.
During the Stanley Cup run last
The
year,
Stanley Club?
the club is a lesser known.
Totally different thing.
You guys probably didn't know about that, did you? In the
Please
trivia, that'll be a
continue.
trivia
Have you been
question.
drinking?
No, not yet. I need to. I need some George Remus in my life to calm down. What, Carlie, best moment for you Stanley Cup run last year?
Ooh, the parade, just seeing how excited that it made the entire city, just everything leading up to the Stanley Cup, just the finals, just the being a part of all of that, just the excitement of it all, and just seeing how happy and excited that it made the city of St. Louis. Just literally all of that. I mean, I know that that's such a broad answer, but just the excitement and happiness and how much it brought everybody together as a city. I think that was the most beautiful and most amazing part of the whole thing.
Great answer. I appreciate that. And I also appreciate some good trivia. So we're going to get trivia going. If you guys watching have questions for Carlie in the comments, drop them. We'll answer them. Carlie actually has to answer truthfully. So feel free to ask her anything you've ever wondered about it being an in-game host for the Blues. Matt Longerville, STL Barkeep, Carlie Lawrence. This is a trivia show. You want to get it started? Matt, our producer. We haven't said hi to Matt, the producer, yet either. McElrath, how are you, sir?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing well. Are you confident that I could read the questions as you post them on?
I feel pretty good about it.
Okay, so what we'll do is Matt, Carlie, you're both going to guess, and then people in the comments, guess along. We'll have some fun with
What's
this.
the trivia about? You didn't tell me anything. Why am I here? I thought this was chat roulette.
King of the Bootleggers, Prohibition trivia. So they're going to be Prohibition-based questions, and people answer in the comments, and then we hang out and chat and have a good time. This is our new normal.
Normal for now.
She's acting like her screen's frozen anytime she doesn't want to talk. I can tell. Perfect.
Continue. Let's go.
Let's get the first question going. What do we got, McElrath? Oh, here we go. What is a speakeasy? Drop
Ding,
your
ding, ding, ding,
questions and answers. Okay, Carlie with the first guess. What do you have?
It's like an underground bar, secret bar, and you gotta have a password.
What would your password be if you were the bouncer at a speakeasy?
Butt cheeks.
Hello. Gams, baby. Matt, do you have an answer?
I will agree with every single word that Carlie said.
You can't just take my answer.
Thank you.
But it's the right one.
Oh,
But it's
wow.
the right one.
It's the right one.
Carlie Lawrence, former dancer for the Memphis Grizzlies, showing off her spin as well.
Did you like that?
That was impressive.
I'm just trying to figure out my right from my left because it's the opposite of everything that's going on in the screen.
Well, you're doing great.
I haven't had any Zoom meetings this entire quarantine because I don't have friends. So this is a whole new experience for me.
Well, you're doing great. The answer to trivia: a place where alcoholic drinks were sold illegally during Prohibition. Do you want some more knowledge on it?
Did I get it right?
I think so. Gaining popularity during Prohibition, the word originated from speak plus easy, the practice of speaking quietly so as not to alert the police and neighbors.
Butt cheeks.
Hey, look out. Carlie Lawrence, everybody. All right, next question. We'll do three at a time. Which, you ready for this? Carlie, this is an important one. She looks ready.
I'm trying to get the left and the right under control.
I think we're going to be working on that the whole show. We're going to go to the comments here in just a second, too. We've got our next question ready. Which of these states was the first to ban alcohol? I'm not seeing it, Matt. Oh, there it is. Hey.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. Which of these states was the first to ban alcohol? Your choices: A, Kansas; B, Maine; C, Tennessee. Mr. Longerville, do you know the answer?
I'm going to go with C.
Tennessee. How about
That's
you,
what I
Carlie?
wanted to say.
You can't take my answer.
No, that's what I wanted to say because I know that Murray, Kentucky I know that they are a dry people in Murray had a dry campus and they're kind of by Tennessee. I'm out of frame.
There you go. Boop.
I told you I'm working on it.
In the comments, I wonder if they have an answer as well. We've got Alan says Kansas. James. Love James. Haven't seen him in a while. Maine. James says Maine. And James is right. Darn it. Nobody said Maine.
Doggone it.
Those people hanging out up there in Bangor. Or name your top 3 cities in Maine. Matt, you first.
Portland.
Okay.
You said Bangor, so I can't say that.
That's all there is. There are no other cities. That was a trick question. Good job.
Is Kenny Bunkport in Maine or Massachusetts?
Carlie?
Can I name food from Maine instead?
What? As long as it's not a lobster.
I don't want to answer the question then. That was 2 of the foods I was going to name.
Too bad. That's too bad.
One of them was lobster, the other was lobster rolls.
I was waiting for her to say, she's like, it's syrup. Syrup's in Maine. All right.
Maple syrup for Maine.
It's King of the Bootleggers Trivia. If you're just tuning in, if you hit share, if you're commenting, you're going to be entered. We're giving away some gift cards to hopefully, you can spend them wherever you want, but maybe you'll support a bartender or some takeout food from some of your local establishments, wherever you're tuning in from. Another question.
Share this with your family. This is family friendly.
Thank you. I appreciate
We're not cussing.
Good work. You listened.
Yeah. You told me like 9 times.
Can you spot me a few clams? Meant what in the 1920s? Can you spot me a few clams? Meant what in the 1920s?
Are we supposed to shout the answer, or are we
Carlie?
raising our hand?
Carlie, we've got A, find whiskey, B, loan money, C, buy food.
B, loan money.
Mr. Longerville.
I agree with Carlie, and we'll go with B as well.
That's right. Loan money. Whiskey, money, food. Kind of all you need, right?
Yeah.
It's the 20s all over again.
It really is. Have you, other than the copious amounts of White Claw you've consumed, Carlie, have you made any cocktails at home? Have you ventured out in the ingredients department? What's going on in your world?
Honestly, I was kidding. I really don't drink that much. But Rachel's made us a couple. My roommate's made us a couple martinis.
Do you pretend like you're on a patio somewhere?
I mean, we have our own patio. We don't live in a dumpster.
Okay, I'm happy to hear that.
So we enjoy our physical patio at our home.
Okay, all right. Let's check the comments. McElrath, do we have anybody let's get some questions for Carlie, in-game host for the St. Louis Blues. McElrath, you just chime in anytime somebody's got one. We'll keep Carlie busy during this. I wanted to ask Matt Longerville, this summer, let's say things come back into play. There's a band playing one of the events that STL Barkeep does. Which band are you trying to see this summer?
My Morning Jacket.
He was ready. He was so ready.
My Morning Jacket.
And it relates to the blues. So this
Carlie?
summer, I'm in New York seeing My Morning Jacket with my wife. She has to go to the bathroom after the show. It's taking forever. Who walks out? Ryan O'Reilly.
Ryan O'Reilly.
Hung out with me for like 5 minutes while I was waiting for my wife to get out of the bathroom after a great concert.
I couldn't have asked for a better answer and setup. Carlie, do you also think My Morning Jacket and have a story about Ryan O'Reilly?
No.
Okay. Just wanted to check.
I do not. He plays for the Blues. That's my story.
He certainly does. What's Barkley been up to?
He got neutered recently. So he's a new man, so to speak. Yeah, that's the update. That's the tea on Barkley.
Thank you. Now we know. Before we get to another question, we've got a few people asking what the PSI is on the T-shirt cannon. Carlie, can you tell us how much pressure that baby puts out?
I personally have not been trusted with any sort of T-shirt cannon responsibilities.
After that whole incident where she brought in her own potato gun, they got upset.
I have done slingshottage and that has not also gone very well either. But it is a difficult task. What was the question?
We're there. You answered. They wanted to know the PSI on the T-shirt guns.
What does PSI even mean?
McElrath, producer, you want to tell her?
It's pressure per square inch. I really had to think about that for a moment.
I don't. Next question.
Thank you. Next question.
Very anticlimactic.
George Remus is said to have inspired the main character in what famous F. Scott Fitzgerald book? George Remus is said to have inspired the main character in what famous F. Scott Fitzgerald book? A, The Last Tycoon. B, The Great Gatsby. C, Tender is the Night, which is also the name of Carlie's autobiography.
Can you put that question back up on the screen?
Let's see him again, Matt. How are those glasses?
I need these on. I don't know.
Well, here.
B.
We've got several people. We've got Debbie in the comments, James, Charlotte, all saying The Great Gatsby, which is B. What do you guys think?
Is that the answer? Because that's the only book I'm familiar with him by him, but I never correlated that other guy's name with that book, and I feel like I would have.
Is that your answer?
Old sport.
Yes.
Whatever.
We're going with B because that's right. The Great Gatsby. Said to have been the inspiration for the main character, Jay Gatsby, Remus was known as a generous host, throwing lavish galas and showering guests with expensive gifts.
So it wasn't Leonardo DiCaprio.
Finally, the question has been answered. Carlie, besides chicken wings, what's the coolest thing you've ever left a party with?
Remember the pork steak at Southtown Pub? When I cut a slit in my leather jacket? That was the coolest thing I ever left a party with. You saw it happen. You were there.
I watched it. I didn't know if you'd go that route. I thought maybe you'd been invited to some kind of posh.
Oh, bean burrito. I also wrapped that up and put that in my purse.
Was it delicious?
Yeah, it was all right.
Okay. Let's keep the questions going. We're going to keep moving forward. Next question. What is a bootlegger? A, cobbler or bootmaker. B, trunk maker. C, person who deals in liquor illegally. Leave that question up there. We'll let everybody at home see the options for bootlegger. This is bootlegger trivia, so this is a big question.
Oh, that is it. C.
Carlie says C. Matt says C. Let's see what the people in the comments say. Alan, Susie, Debbie, Steve, Jeff, C. James, C. Overwhelming, C, which is also the highest grade I've ever received. Charlotte, C.
Goose.
George Remus. Tanya, C. New cars and diamond stick pins are greater than B, burritos and pork steaks. Says the George Remus account. New cars and diamond stick pens greater than bean burritos and pork steaks. Do you agree?
Yeah, well, I can't fit those in the lining of my jacket, so.
Not yet. C is the correct answer. That's right. Person who deals in liquor illegally. The origin of the word is in reference to illegal liquor, from the practice of concealing a flask of liquor down the leg of a high boot. And we've lost Carlie.
She gone.
Wait, she's being dramatic again.
I'm fixing the lighting.
You did a great job. And also, if you guys are sharing this, if you're interacting, having fun, we're doing a couple giveaways. And I just want to remind everybody one more time, who's this supporting? Here, I'll model it. Matt, you tell people. We've got the link in the comments. Oh, hey, Carlie, here, model the shirt. You're Instagram famous. There you go. Model it.
Hold on.
Perfect.
Please purchase one of our Support All Bartender shirts for $20. 100% of the proceeds goes to benefit the United States Bartenders Guild and our poor, out-of-work, friendly bartenders.
Support them all through Buy Jack. The link's in the comments. Look at Carlie. That's great. What a model. Matt, would you like to model the shirt?
Sure.
Carlie, you want to break it down for everybody? Tell them why they should buy it. Oh, look at Matt, handsome devil.
Because you're supporting all the bartenders.
Thank you. Good night. Oh my gosh. Steve says no. Bring Carlie back whenever you're leaving. So I can tell who the star of the show is. Okay. Next question. Hope you're ready in the comments. Hope you're sharing. Hope you're inviting people to be part of this. Carlie, I think you're doing a great job. Matt,
Oh, thanks God, I'm so annoying.
satisfactory. And Prohibition slang. Oh, this is weird. What was a petting pantry?
A movie, gross.
A, put that back up, Matt. A zoo. B, I'm an idiot. Movie theater. C, a car. What was petting pantry? Let us know in the comments. Wrong answers only on this one.
You can't pet any of those things.
A, I just saw a documentary on Netflix where people were petting exotic animals, and it does not work out in the end. Prohibition slang. What was a petting pantry? A, zoo. B, movie theater. C, car. Matt, your guess?
I'm gonna go with car.
Okay. Carlie?
Wait.
Zoo.
Third up.
movie
Do it again. Let
theater.
me see again.
One more time, Matt.
Pantry. Is this gross? Is this supposed to be gross?
No. This is a classy trivia game.
I'll go on A.
She's going with a zoo. All right. Carlie says A. Matt, you said C? Have several people in the comments saying C, but you know what? Our guy Mel in the comments.
Is it B? Is it B?
It's B. It's a movie.
I was
theater.
gonna say B in a gross way. Is it supposed to be gross?
I'm not sure. A petting pantry. Ready? A petting pantry was a slang term for a cinema or theater where one would go on dates. Okay, yeah.
That's what I thought. That's what I asked if it was gross for. That's
Mel-
what I was gonna say B, but I didn't want to be gross.
Well, see, that's a good job. Mel did a good job. Steve says not sure if it's gross. Well, let's not take that chance.
Well, they're taking them on date. What do you think they're doing? I'm mad.
She's analyzing it. Carlie's upset.
I'm not analyzing. I was gonna say B. Let's go on. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
We're going to ask one more question, and then we're going to check out another cocktail from Barkeep and our friends at Remus running some Bootleggers trivia. Carlie's upset. This is what happens whenever the Blues go down more than 2 goals. This is how she sits and waits. You have Crocs on?
I wish.
Ultimate comfort.
I would have worn them to the petting pantry, the zoo version.
Next time. Which president called Prohibition the noble experiment? Sounds like a jerk. A, Franklin D. Roosevelt. B, Herbert Hoover. C, Calvin Coolidge. Which president called Prohibition the noble experiment? Franklin
Calvin
Roosevelt,
Coolidge was a good friend of mine.
Herbert Hoover, or Calvin Coolidge? Carlie, who you got?
Why do I have to go first?
Matt, who you got? Put the question back
Hoover.
up. Matt. He's going with Hoover. B. What about you, Carlie?
I'm gonna say Calvin Coolidge because in Sunny in Philadelphia, in the Nightman Cometh episode, whenever the old lady's like, Calvin Coolidge was a good friend of mine.
So she's going with Calvin Coolidge. How about some in the comments? Alan says C, which would be Coolidge. Carmen says C, which would be Coolidge. Mary says C, which would be Coolidge. Mel is saying C. Mel was he was good last time around. Let's see what everybody's accuracy looks like. It's B, Herbert Hoover.
Oh,
That's right. He was.
Viva la Calvin Coolidge!
He got all arrogant about that dam. Took everybody's booze away. That's how it works out. So we're doing some trivia. We've got about 3 left. Make sure you're sharing. Make sure you're participating. We're going to give away a couple of gift cards where you can use anywhere you like. Also, if you want to support bartenders, all proceeds go to the USBG if you buy the shirt that I'm wearing currently. Oh, hey,
Oh,
Matt's
put it
wearing
on
it
me.
now.
Put it on
Oh,
me. Yeah.
Okay. Catwalk.
Mm.
She's voguing.
Oh, wrong way. Oh, wrong
there
way.
it is. Okay, good job. Support all bartenders. This is a quality presentation. Wow, great close-up. Available now by jack.com. You can check it out. All right, Matt, tell us about this next cocktail. Carlie, pay attention.
I am.
This is a cocktail from my buddy Andy Printy. He's the beverage director at Bull Rush. He pushes it a little bit. He makes some coffee-infused whipped cream to garnish this drink with. So, yeah, Andy likes to push it, but his drinks are super tasty.
Let's see it. What do we got?
Hey everybody, I'm Andy Printy. I am the program manager for the bar program at Bull Rush here in St. Louis, Missouri. And I want to say thanks to Matt and STL Barkeep for having me on. Today we're going to do a cocktail with the George Remus bourbon. Remus is a nice big body, bouty even, bourbon. Has a lot of spice, some barrel character to it. So we're going to lean in to some of those heavier profile notes, but make something, kind of nice and easy to drink. If you're anything like me, if you're in the quarantine, between the anxiety, or maybe you've got a lot of work to do, there's a lot of times that, you're ready for that cocktail at about 11:30 a.m. So again, we're gonna lean into that, and also the new whipped coffee craze that I'm hearing about in the last 4 days. We're gonna start off with just random glassware that we have around the house. This is my 1220 spirits glass. I'm sure we all have one. And we're gonna add just a little bit of ice. Next up, I'm gonna pour 1.5 ounces of the George Remus over this ice and into my glass. And then in working in the whole spirit of what do I have around the house to make a cocktail with, I went ahead and grabbed some apples that were gonna turn on me because I had too many, and a little bit of cinnamon out of our spice cabinet, which you will find in cocktails if you like your baking spices or even almost savory things. That spice cabinet is going to come in really handy to make different syrups or garnishes. Just something to think about. We're going to use 1 ounce of our apple cinnamon syrup that I made in-house, my house. And then I've got some heavy cream here. You do not have to use heavy cream. If you're more of oat milk, soy milk, almond milk, all the milks. You can use anything that you feel ethically good about. We're going to use a full ounce of it. You can shake this cocktail, strain it over ice if you like. In the spirit of keeping things easy, we're just going to give it a nice stir. And it doesn't take long. We're not really trying to dilute as much as we're trying to get an even distribution of a little bit of Remus and some apple cinnamon syrup and the nice texture of that cream. After that, we're going to top it with our whipped coffee. According to the trend, that is, you can do that with instant coffee, a little bit of sugar and hot water. You would whip that up with either a whisk and your elbow grease, or if you've got a mixer at home, electric mixers, obviously is our way to go. I didn't have instant coffee, so instead I used my regular coffee and did a little, about a tablespoon of sugar with a cup of coffee and an egg white. Put it in my ISI with a little nitro, and I made it that way. So not the easiest way or the most convenient, but that's generally not how I operate anyway. And we're just going to put a bunch on top here. Give it a quick garnish. Again, going back to that spice cabinet, I got a little bit of ground ginger. We're going to be messy with it. And then a little bit of zest from the lemon. And you can use chocolate, you can use nutmeg. Again, this is a time as you're making these cocktails to get a little creative with what you've got. And then here's my George Remus cocktail. Appreciate you guys having me on. Cheers.
I was so worried Carlie was going to be doing something. That was a nice touch by Andy with the mustache. I appreciated it.
Yeah. Milk ad from the 90s.
Got Remus? That's right. Oh, there it is. Look at the replay. Are we worried that every single dude we've had on here besides Ian Bagg has, or on any of our recent shows, has a dead serious beard?
I was thinking about that while we were watching that video. Yes.
Are we racist towards non-bearded fellows?
I will shave for you if it's a big problem.
Let's never hear that out of your word again, out of your mouth. Carlie?
My mom would be so happy.
Carlie, are you going to do the thing where you thought you make it look like where your camera froze so you don't have to talk to us during this? There she is. Carlie Lawrence, in-game host for the St. Louis Blues, joins Matt Longeville and myself. Who? We've got 3 questions left, and if you guys want to ask Carlie what it's like to be an in-game host for the Blues, we'll take your questions in the comments as well. Our producer, Matt, will let me know what we're working with there. So you said that Andy from Bull Rush gets kind of wild, and he kind of admitted it too with his. Is there anything that anybody that makes cocktails with you makes or tries to put out there that it's either just too expensive or you're just really like, man, nobody's going to touch that thing? Have you had to push a few back from Andy or anybody else?
Well, everybody's very cognizant of where we are and what we're doing, and we might have some cool, funky ingredients, but we try and streamline the process before we go out to an event to put anything out there.
Do you make doggy cocktails? Carlie has a very famous Chihuahua named Barb. You can follow her on Instagram at SavedByTheBarb. Do you ever make a doggy cocktail? We could do like whipped cream with a little dog treat garnish.
She would love that.
I thought he was going to pull a dog up.
I tried. He wasn't having it.
He wasn't going to have it. Okay. Well, hey, it's King of the Bootleggers Prohibition Trivia Night. And we got Carlie Lawrence and Matt Longeville here with myself, Chris Denman. We're selling these shirts. Support all bartenders to donate all proceeds to the USBG. We've got 3 questions left. We got to give some prizes to people. We're going to have some more fun. I can tell Carlie's super pumped. What's on the rest of your on the docket for the rest of your night, Carlie?
We'll go home and eat some dinner, and
What's for dinner?
I got a Fit Flavors meal. Not a sponsor.
I'm so upset. I was hoping it was going to be like tuna mac.
Oh, I had SpaghettiOs last night, so
There it is. That's what I was looking for. That's the
I ate
content I'm looking
yesterday. I ate a Lunchable for lunch and SpaghettiOs for dinner, so that's way more on brand than what's going on today.
for. What was the snack in the Lunchable?
Ham and Swiss.
You didn't get the treat?
There was no treat.
What?
It didn't come with a treat.
These are troubled times, and I'm
I
sorry to hear that.
A super quick story. I came to work and I was like, I'm just gonna get something out of the vending machine or like the fridge in the kitchen, and they haven't been restocking it since everything going on. So the only thing in there that wasn't expired was a ham and Swiss Lunchable, and you can imagine my disappointment.
You had to go into it. So if you all recognize Carlie's voice and you think it might be from the Blues games, also she voices every single commercial, it feels like, on 101 ESPN and 105.7 The Point here in town. Do you have weirdos Instagram commenting you about your voice, or family members, anyone else? Who's been the most interesting folks reach out? Because your voice is all over the place.
I don't realize that because my radio in my car has been broken for like 6 months. I'm not kidding. So I don't hear myself ever. But yeah,
Okay.
no, people have said things.
Got it. We have a comment from BMac in the comments. He says, Matt, I think you're cute.
Oh, BMac?
Oh, wow.
Chris, I have a question.
We have a question.
I do.
Who for?
For Carlie, as she is a connoisseur of fine cuisine, have you considered the tot waffle or the twaffle, as we like to call it.
Where
Get-
do I where can I put that in my mouth at?
Well, what you do is you take some frozen tater tots, you throw it on a waffle iron, end recipe. It's ready.
Carlie's putting cheese on that too. Let's be honest.
All right, let's be honest. Exactly. Chris knows
fair.
me too well.
So we'll have to make some changes to the recipe. One more question before we jump back into trivia, and we'll close it out here on King of the Bootleggers Trivia. We'll be here every Friday night for the foreseeable future, bringing you virtual entertainment with fine folks like Carlie Lawrence, and Matt's here with me every week. Matt, has anyone ever done the thing? I want to say, I'm trying to think the most egregious thing somebody could do. Has everybody ever tried to talk you into dropping ingredients, or I guess putting forth their knowledge like it's going to be a lot more impressive than yours, and this is literally all you do all day, every day? Do people insist upon certain things in cocktails and have weird opinions that they try and force through you?
So this is my outlook on this. There's no right or wrong way to enjoy a beverage or food as long as you're enjoying it. So if somebody wants something one particular way, that's on them. I'll make them whatever they want, you know?
Do you keep Mountain Dew on hand for gals like Carlie for when they want it in
I'll
their
do whatever I can with what's available. How about
Okay.
that?
Got it. Speaking of Mountain Dew, we have a question. Andrew asks what Carlie thought when she hosted the barbecue event in downtown Farmington, Missouri. Thanks for the question, Andrew.
It was so much fun. I loved it. Me and Barb loved every minute.
You did a great job. It was a fun time.
It
Hopefully
was
they get
so
to have
much.
that this year. A couple more comments before we jump back into the trivia. Oh boy. Steven asks, says I think he thinks the guy on the right. I believe we got another person that digs you, Matt. Steven digs you.
Aw,
It's a big night for you. I think it's the
I
beard
know.
fully forming. So we've made 2 cocktails. We've talked blues in-game entertainment. We're supporting all bartenders, not just the ones Carlie dates. And we're going to get to some more questions. You guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
What's our next question, Matt? What do we got? Answer in the comments if you got them. Again, we're giving away some prizes today, too. During Prohibition, if someone said to you, I have to go see a man about a dog, what were they going to do? One more time. During Prohibition, if someone said to you, I have to go see a man about a dog, what were they going to do? I'm going to go see a man about a barb. Carlie, what's your answer?
B.
Pay off a debt, Carlie says. Matt?
I'm going to go C.
Buy whiskey. That would be appropriate given the trivia, King of the Bootleggers. Let's see what they say in the comments. I don't know if we got anybody coming around on this. I got to get to it.
Is he
Seeing a man about a
right?
dog? It's buying whiskey. See. Do you feel good about yourself, Matt?
Eh.
Yeah, not so much. Okay. We'll keep it moving. Couple more questions. We're going to bid everyone a farewell. I like the hair, Carlie.
Thanks. I need more attention.
Let us know in the comments what you think about Carlie's hair. Who is known as the King of the Bootleggers? Okay, if you guys don't get this. We'll start with C, Al Capone. B, Big Bill Thompson. A, George Remus. Carlie, I'll let you go first.
The only name I know is Al Capone. Can I just...
Okay. How about you, Matt?
George Remus.
It's George Remus, King of the Bootleggers Prohibition Trivia. Be sure to drink responsibly. Also, if you see the little logo.
Did I
there.
lose already?
I don't know. I haven't checked the comments, so you might be doing okay there. I got to get to these things real quick. I got to see what people are saying. We've got Susie's all over it.
I prefer
with
D,
her-
my drunken deadbeat father.
Okay. Steve says B, LLA. Alan had it with A. Joni had it with A. Jeff had it with A. Carlie, I regret to inform you it was George Remus was the
Of course it was.
fooled again. Looks like we've got, one more question before we close out the questions for the night. And remember, you guys can win prizes, and we're going to pick a couple of you that have participated, had some fun. Maybe you were a trivia star. Final question, and answer in the comments. We'll go to you first. By 1921, George Remus controlled the sale of bootleg liquor in how many states? A, 2 states. B, 9 states. C, 5 states. Carlie, you're looking for attention. You got it. What do you think? 2, 9, 5.
5.
Carlie says C, 5. How about you, Matt?
I'm going to go with 9.
He's going with 9. We're going to check the comments real quick. Got a lot of people participating. Appreciate that. And what do they say in the comments? We get that to load up. Mel's all over it with 9. Steve says 9.
Gosh dang it.
Let's see.
Of course they're going to
9.
go with what the alcohol man says
Certainly.
and not what this dingbat says.
That's all right.
I can't even tell my left from my right today.
Jeff says
Yeah.
9 as well. One more time with the card, Matt McElrath, if you got it. Your answer is B, 9 states. Matt Longueville from Barkeep has been absolutely dominant today. Wow.
Astonishing. Wow.
When I think of bootleg trivia winners, I think Carlie Lawrence. I'm so surprised that you didn't step up today.
You know what? I don't drink that much. Why would I know these answers?
Are you playing us off? Oh my gosh, how rude. Tell you what, I want to remind everybody, you can get these shirts. All $20 goes to the USBG. Support all bartenders is through Buy Jack.
Put it on me again. Put it on me again. Put it on me
Okay,
again.
yeah. Well, let's catwalk. Go ahead. And
Hold on, let me start from the back.
you're good.
Da-da-da. Oh, God. Da-da-da. Da-da-da.
Do you want to give her the whole screen, Matt? Or are we good? Yeah, we'll just leave her that.
Gotta
That's
leave
great.
it there for now.
That's good. That's good work. Support all bartenders. You can get those shirts. There's a link in the comments. Again, all proceeds go to the USBG. We're going to be here every Friday doing King of the Bootleggers trivia. Matt, before we get out of here, anything people need to know about Bull Rush or our friend
Okay.
Pat's place, The Block?
Hopefully once all this is over, people are ready to get back out and support our local bars, restaurants, sports teams, comedians.
In-game
All of
hosts.
And drink
In-game hosts. Yep.
I think you did a great job.
responsibly.
Carlie,
Responsibly, absolutely.
Carlie, I want you to just jump in the middle of interviews at all times and get the crowd pumped up as we're doing all these virtual and live streams. Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
Like middle of a somber 3-hour podcast about science or something, just get you popping in.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's a good plan. Carlie, where can people follow you?
It'll keep my-
Instagram?
It'll keep my skills sharp.
Mm.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram at Carlie Laughs.
At Carlie Laughs. You can follow her. What is
Oh, I'm
that?
still on the screen. Sorry.
At Carlie Laughs on Instagram. Be sure to check back in at the George Remus Facebook page. We're doing this every week. Don't forget, we're doing virtual happy hour every Thursday. Remus has been a big part of that as well. I've got some fun stuff coming up. Going to do a live stream tomorrow night on the We Are Live Facebook page with was supposed to be musical guest yesterday from Future Birds. Womack and myself are going to do a little one-on-one thing, 6 o'clock tomorrow night on the We Are Live Facebook page. Till next week, follow this page. We're going to give out our winners. We gave away 2 last week. Carlie is going to calm down. Matt, one more thing. What you got?
So each week on the Friday, we're going to be featuring bartenders from all over the country.
Yes.
So next week, we have 4 bartenders from Cincinnati who are ready to showcase cocktail recipes for us.
That's
So-
exciting. So we get to showcase all these great
Cool.
places. Absolutely. Carlie, great work today.
Thanks.
Matt, great work
Can you do this
yourself.
now?
You can
Thanks.
do it. We're out of here. See you next week,
Oh.
guys.